Hmm. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, Ron here. Well, we all know that markets behavior really isn't perfect. Sometimes it's just some surprising stuff, and this is a wonderful opportunity we have today to show you an example of that. So today is the 7th of September. Okay. And notice that we just got an email today from Matthew. It says NQ and RTY completed stage 4, bean meal completed stage 2. It's important that you guys um, are members of Precision Trader and, which is free, and Advanced Andrews because it's between the two groups and the emails I send you privately that you get all the information. So, and once you're in the stage, the part 1 program, feel free to ask me or Matthew at any time uh, for a quick summary on all the markets and stuff like that. So, if you don't get this email, just ask for it. Okay, and we don't send it out every day, but we do when we think there's something worth watching. So let's take a look at what's going on. Okay, so he says NQ and RTY have completed stage 2. We're going to take a look at that. Okay, so in order to do that, we're going to look at, let's see, NQ. Here's RTY. Okay, so in RTY, first of all, here's our D. Okay, and you remember why we have a D over here, right? Because this shows you the direction, number one. This shows you the direction that the trade is going to take and um, when to start looking for it. So after it goes up to here, you start looking for stage 2 to be over, and stage 2 went down here. Let's take a look. Okay, so here it made a high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we have, whether you count 5, 6, 7, or 5, doesn't matter. I put a 5 here, and now I'm looking for an ABC. Okay, so that's what we have in RTY. Let's look at NQ. And in NQ, first of all, on the daily, here's the D, right? So here we have the whole completed EP pattern, right? And once it made new highs, which was after it went up to here, and then we look for the 5 waves down. Okay. And so we have 1, 2, 3, is this fair? I don't know. 3, 4, 5, at least there. So here you do have 5 waves down. Hey, it may go down more, may not. We'll see. Okay, so that's where we are here. Okay, now let's look at the bean meal pattern. Matt said, hey, he's got that in that one. So let's take a look. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can see that we have an EP in here, and now we're looking for, and here we have internally we have the 5 waves up. Here's a low. We go 1, 2, 3. Where's a good way to count that? Let me see. It's the high here. It doesn't matter. 0, 1, 2. Some are easier to see than others, 3, 4. And then up somewhere here is a 5. So now we'd be looking for an ABC. Okay, so this is stage 2, right? This is count up to the 5, and then we go down for stage 3, and then up for a 5. Let's take a look intentionally at one that didn't work out. Actually, let's and then we'll look at one that we're in right now that looks a little messy. Okay. Okay, so here we have thing, right? As the D goes down, makes new lows, right? Okay, so here you have your stage 2, and internally here you have your 5 up, and they go up some more. Well, let's see what happened. Okay, so here you had your 5 up already, and let me take a look at this low. This is tricky. This one's lower, this one's lower. High here, 707, 706. All right, make it. Okay, so let's say your 5 was up here. You went and looked for some kind of an ABC. A C that had to be in daytime hours. Here's 6 a.m. And then see quickly it busted and kept on going. Okay. So there's one that didn't work. And now let's take a look at a messy one. As we know, the market isn't perfect. Okay, here's one that's just a little messy, but that's okay. So here you have your 5 waves up. Here you go. Here's your D. Here's your 5. Let's see the 5 in here. 5's a little messy now. 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, why did I have, okay, what you have here is you have an EP pattern inside. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so that's why it's not the standard Elliott 5 wave down. Okay, because you have the EP in here. And so then you went up for a 1, 1, 2, 3, and over here at 6 a.m. yesterday. Now, if you look at this, this is where it gets a little tricky and messy, but that's okay. That's the market sometimes. 0, A, B, C. So over here, you had your ABC at 6 a.m. Right? So that's when I got up there and said, hey guys, you've completed stage 3 going into stage 4, right? Which is a down move. And yep, and this is what it did. Now, if you look at this pattern, if price goes up from here, just let's say to here, in a couple of bars, in let's say by the end of the day, is this still is this another ABC? Yeah, it's a second time ABC. A, B, C. Because this crazy bar here kind of messed things up. So, which ironically is in tune with these guys here, which easily could Actually, their ABC would be a bit longer, so they can't have one until Monday at least. Okay, a stage four's a stage 3 end, stage 4 start, which would be a cell signal. Okay, so it's sometimes you just got to look at that. Remember, before you actually do this with real money and all that kind of stuff, do it with some paper trading and go from there. Okay. I thank you for your time and see you next time.